Meanwhile, on Saturday, President Moon Jae-in visited the site of the fire in Miryang. He met with the families of the victims, offering his condolences, but also pledging tougher rules to prevent such fires. It was just last month that a fire killed dozens of people at a public gym and sauna. Our chief Blue House correspondent Moon Connyoung has more.
It's a sight the South Koreans have seen one too many times. A grim-faced president walking in to express his condolences to families in despair.
The families of the victims pleaded to the president to make improvements to the system. One family member asked President Moon, "Have you not pledged to make this society safer for the people?" Another requested for a thorough review of the first response system to disasters.
The hospital fire on Friday is the second deadly blaze in the country in just over a month, and now questions are being asked about its safety regulations. South Korean officials rushed to identify 37 victims of a hospital blaze and pinpoint the cause on Saturday, as South Korean President Moon Jae-in visited the burnt-out building and decried one tragedy after another to strike the country.
안전한 나라를 다짐하고 있는데도 이렇게 참사가 거듭되고 있어서 참으로 참담하고 또 마음이 아픕니다.
With one of the world's fastest aging populations, the government of South Korea has faced much criticism in recent years over poor safety standards, especially in the wake of the 2014 sinking of the Seoul ferry, which killed more than 300 people, most of them teenagers. President Moon pointed to loopholes in the existing mandatory safety and fire prevention measures and vowed to toughen these regulations.
바닥 면적이라는 건물의 연면적에 따라서 또 여러 가지 안전 관리 의무가 차이가 나는데 이제는 그것이 아니라 이 건물을 이용하는 어떤 이용자의 상황 실태에 따라서 안전관리 의무가 제대로 부과되어야 되지 않을까 생각하고요.
Now, given that there's been a string of fire accidents in recent weeks, experts say the Moon administrations will have to tighten the screws and come up with a more effective, tougher set of safety regulations. That's especially true for Mr. Moon Jae-in, who took power last May, vowing to make his disaster-prone country a safer place to live. But public criticism or skepticism over his ability to deliver has deepened since then with the latest series of tragedies. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, the Blue House.